1963 showed that sales of the compact F-85 were disappointing. This had to do with the appearance of the Ford Fairlane in '62. Therefore GM enlarged compacts for the 1964 model year. The new intermediate F-85 had a conventional chassis. It shared it with the newly introduced A-body of the Chevrolet Chevelle. Wheelbase was 115 inches, overall length 203 inches. Besides the station wagons, Oldsmobile offered a two-door club coupe, a sports coupe, a four-door sedan, a two-door holiday hardtop and a two-door convertible, in a standard and a deluxe version. The cars seen here, a white 1964 Cutlass 442 hardtop and a blue Cutlass coupe, are both in flawless shape. These cars present a clean, simple and appealing styling from all sides. Note the clean and original trunk interior of the latter. This Cutlass convertible is an unmolested example with brown leather interior and a pleasure to look at. The engine compartment is very clean. We can see the small block V8 with 330-inch 3 displacement. Around 13,000 units of these cars left the assembly line. The rarest model of Oldsmobile 1964 model line is the station wagon in the standard version though. The next car of our 1964 tour is a four-door model. This car, painted in a faded but stylish blue, is in a neglected shape. We can see the 1960-ish silver dashboard styling with the F-85 script, the car radio and silver knobs. Such cars became rare today. A new model, named the Vista Cruiser, had a stretched wheelbase with 120 inches. That was longer than the one of the standard station wagon. It featured a raised rear roof with tinted skylights and a fold-down forward-facing third seat. The standard F-85 old station wagons didn't have a raised roof and are very rare today. For 1965, Oldsmobile applied a modest facelift to its Cutlass. The total length increased while the front end received a grille styling similar to the full-sized Olds models. A bigger 400-inch 3 engine was included with the 442 option. It was based on the newly introduced 425-inch 3 engine from the full-sized Oldsmobiles. The smaller V6 engines from Buick and the Olds 330 Jetfire Rocket V8 were offered like in the previous year. Sales increased to almost 190,000 units for 1965. Our next Oldsmobiles from this year are a faded light blue coupe and a dark blue four-door Cutlass. Especially the dark blue Olds makes for a stunning appearance. Four doors can be very elegant cars, that's for sure. The four-door presents a flawless two-tone interior vinyl upholstery, being a perfect match to the silver instrument panel. The V8 engine shows the Jetfire sticker on the air cleaner. Here we see an ad praising the new engine named Super Rocket V8. The following photos show a stunning blue 1965 Vista Cruiser station wagon. In that year that color was called Lucerne Blue in the paint charts. It had a stretched wheelbase and featured a raised rear roof with tinted skylights. There was also a fold-down forward-facing third seat. The photos may have been taken at the Pacific Ocean. The car looks highly original and the engine bay is flawless too. The 1966 models were slightly restyled from the previous year. Body lines were similar to the full-sized 88. They had semi-fastback rooflines and tunneled rear windows on pillared sport coupes and hardtop holiday coupes. This year the Buick V6 was replaced on base models by an Oldsmobile badged Action Line 6-inch version of Chevrolet's 250-inch 3 engine. It was named the Turbo Thrift Straight 6 engine. New that year was the Cutlass Supreme 4-door hardtop sedan. It was also called the Holiday Sedan by Oldsmobile, the first such body style in this line of cars. Here is another 1966 4-door Cutlass. It was photographed in Europe. Compared to the 1965 model, we can see scoops in the lower area of the front bumper. Here is another 1966 Oldsmobile Cutlass in perfect shape. In shiny black, it is a 442 version 2-door coupe. Therefore it has the 442 logo on the dashboard and outside in the rear. Also bucket seats with vinyl upholstery and the 3-speed manual transmission. Here is a similar Oldsmobile Cutlass with the 442 badge. Dark blue and in great shape. The last 1966 Olds in our survey is a white car. It seems having been neglected for many years. I assume it is the popular and lower-priced standard Cutlass. We end the year 1966 with two Oldsmobile Cutlass ads. As the public taste is about to change, the ad design is now based on photos, not graphics anymore. An image of a turquoise four-door Cutlass sedan is contrasted with interior details and people. The car is low, long and elegant. Welcome in the new era. Changes for 1967 included disc brakes as an option. Also a 3-speed turbo-hydromatic, additionally to the previous 2-speed Jetaway. Here we can see the new 1967 grille compared to the previous 66 style. Another new option was a so-called Turnpike Cruiser package on Cutlass Supreme coupes and convertibles. It used a 2-barrel carburetor with a 400-inch 3 engine and a low axle ratio. This was supposed to allow efficient and economical freeway cruising. After a black convertible we see a stunning yellow 4-door sedan. In this photo we can see the pillarless rear door area and the inner door panels. The engine bay is very original, the scripting on the air cleaner 100% intact. Federal regulations brought a few mandatory changes as a dual master cylinder. Other new features of 1967, flashers, lane change signals and an energy-absorbing steering column. An original golden 4-door sedan. Interiors were color-keyed to the exterior shades. The Morrisine seat covers were of good quality. Here a blue Vista Cruiser from 1967 with a skylight roof panel. These were big and long cars, overall length, almost 210-inch. A very clean design with a 250 horsepower V8. They were available to seat 6 or 8 people, using a third row, where people were forward-facing. The interior shows the standard dashboard of all the 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Also the foldable rear seats and black vinyl upholstery. Here a 1967 inner door panel with a line stripe design. This year Oldsmobile also offered the lower line 6 Cutlass station wagon without the skylight roof panel and a straight 6 engine. The cars were 5 inches shorter and provided less power than the Vista Cruiser counterpart and could seat 6 people. Here we see a neglected car. They are rare today. At the end of our tour of the second-generation Oldsmobile Cutlass, we see a small survey of the Cutlass Supreme line of cars and a paper ad. Followed by a colorful Vista Cruiser, which will soon carry a family to their skiing holidays in 1967. Thank you for watching and subscribing. More original classic cars and information you find at classiccarzone.org.